Greetings, ladies and gentlemen of the internet. This is the Fat Wiking Knight, coming to you from the underground library of justice. I have a couple gold blocks that I would like to add to today, and we'll get to that in a little bit here. But as you can see, I have an enchanting table, and don't I have? I don't have any books. Can we get books real quick? Is that a thing? Shoot. Thought I was all prepared. Damn it. Book. Okay, there's some paper. Where's the leather? Leather? Leather. Yeah. I knew I had some. Have faith in me, guys. Bam. Book. Alright. So, I have never enchanted with the new 1.8 enchanting system yet. This will be my very first time, and I thought I would share that with you guys, just to test it out, see what it's all about. So, let's start with a pick. It says, Unbreaking 3, question mark. So, there might be more, there might not be. What's this? It says, Unbreaking 3, question mark. Okay. Let's just try the pick, I guess. 1, 2, 3. Bam. Be good, be good, be good. Alright. I can deal with that. We're running out of picks, so I desperately needed one. Wait a second. It only took 3 levels? What? What the hell? That's, I don't know how to respond to that. Okay. That's cool. I wonder if it will stay like that forever, or if that's getting changed very shortly. I have slime balls in here. So, today, guys, we're just going to do some basic work around here. Getting things done, getting things ready to start the walls. And as you can see, first of all, at first glance, whatever, you know, I've dug all of this out, and it is all slabbage. I might change this one, actually, and that one over there as well. And I started doing the red glass all the way up. Whilst I was doing that, though, a thought popped into my head. What if I took this entire structure and, bam, put it there? It would make like an hourglass figure, I think. I don't know. It's an idea, but it would also require like 300 something more blocks of gold, so it's not really an idea I'm too fond of right now. But in the meantime, let's do this. Let's fill up our plate, so to say, with our gold. Come on, let me in. Hang it! Oh, you bastard. Zombies, I hear you, but you are really annoying. Please go away. And 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, baby. Yeah, it's getting there. We need just 2, 3, 4, like 6, 7 blocks for this. 1 pillar, and then we still need to do all the others, as well as this is all going to be gold as well in the near future. So, yeah, we still got a lot of work to do on that, guys. But, that's quite alright. We'll get there. We will get there soon enough. Just get my steak. Hi, Zomberts. You gonna come down here? I need your XP. Come on. Come on. Come on! I know you can see me. Maybe you can't. Okay. But I've also done this randomness pattern to the floor. Also going to do it to this side, which I think is what we're going to primarily work on today. Try to get that done. You know, just to knock things out of the park. Like I said, this will be a couple episodes at least. Oops. Until this whole thing is absolutely finished. But slowly but surely, guys. We will get there. We're also going to kill all of these slimes as they spawn, all the mobs and everything like that. Because if we only lose 3 levels every time we enchant, well, that sounds like good enough reason to me to keep enchanting things. So, you know, I'm thinking that's quite appropriate. Look at that, we're at 28 already. And I hear one more. Where are you? What's in here? Glowstone. Oh, I actually need that glowstone. There's the Godfather. Oh, there's the Grandfather. Okay. Oh, and my bow. There's my bow. I've been looking for that for some time. Where are you, slime? I hear you. Are you down here? Are you down here? I hear you. You're getting louder. Come here. Are you here? What is this? Why are you dark? Alright, I'm gonna get lost in here, so let's just go out. Before that happens, preferably. I don't want to spend the entire episode just getting lost in a cave, which, with me, is a very, very good possibility. So, I'm not gonna get that going, I guess. Whatever. Alright, so, let's go grab some materials real quick. And then we will start on our little question hypothesis story thing today. Not really sure what to call it, but it's all the things. Tons of slime balls. Get in there. Zombie flesh. Yeah, get in there. Okay. And we need some of you. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Should be decent. 2, 3. There. Should got all the things, I think. Let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of... I don't want to get rid of that. Okay. Actually, let's dump off some little bit more real quick. Glass. Which we are going to need a crap load of. I just realized that. And we don't have nearly enough. But it's all good. We'll get there. Like I said, we will get there. This whole thing is a work in progress, guys. Oh, look at you, guy. Aren't you a brave little zombie? Yeah. Yeah, you are. Oh, where are you coming from? Huzzah! Where are you coming from, Mr. Zombies? I don't know. Whatever. Alright, so today, guys, there's something I want to talk about. Well, I'm aware that many of you, many of you, are prepared, or you think you're prepared, for what you would do in the event of a zombie apocalypse. That's fair to say that most people nowadays, they think they know, right? They're like, oh, I got this. I know what I'm doing. I know exactly how to survive a zombie apocalypse. Do you? Do you really, is the question. Well, today I propose another question of similar magnitude, and that is this. In the event of a zombie apocalypse, everyone thinks that they would be prepared. But has anyone yet anticipated the arrival of an alien invasion? An attack of epic scale and proportion that we can't even begin to fathom or comprehend. See, this is what I'm thinking. People are so afraid that there would be a zombie breakout, and like, alright, would you shoot me if I turned into a zombie? Yeah, I know. Well, think about this scenario. These intelligent beings are far superior to humans. They have unusual powers that makes them a lot more of a predator than brainless zombies. They are highly intelligent. They're very good at using their camouflage skills. Not only that, but they can sense out humans and have gadgets of all magnitudes in order to find and seek out humans. These I'm going to call them aliens, because they are, kind of, whatever. These aliens would be a product of both modern science and science that we have not even begun to dwell into yet, or to dive into, rather. And, yes, so, having known that, first of all, the first thing I want to know is your plan, whatever it may be, is it a little bit different for taking on these alien mutants than taking on zombies? Now, I will give you my answer for all of this things whilst we build this. And to start off, you're not going to want to stay above ground, is my first reaction with... Where the hell did you spawn? You are not going to want to stay above ground for any reason at all, ever. Basically, because most likely they're able to detect you using, I don't know, your blood, maybe? Maybe they have a thermal blood detector. Let's go with that. And let's just say that, for all convenience sakes, they do have one, which I'm forgetting the actual name of it, but they do. They have this device, and they are able to see thermally. See, automatically now, you are now at a disadvantage. You're not going to be able to fight them because they very much outrank us in numbers, and they have ships. They have things that we could not create yet. Phasers, laser beams, and all sorts of things that we have nothing to defend ourselves against. Sure, we have SAM sites and everything like that, anti-missiles and anti-aircraft devices and such. But the first question you really need to think of in the event of apocalypse is... Sorry about that. I had to cough. But first thing you really need to think of is, will we have the strength to team up with the rest of the world? Or is it going to be every person / every country, continent, whatever, for themselves? Is it going to be an all-out riot? Will we turn against each other? Will we maybe make it so we're just fighting so much against ourselves in the event of apocalypse, trying to make sure that our own family and everything is good, that we turn against one another? We're killing other humans for their food, for their clothing, for their guns, whatever it may be. Would mass hysteria break out? If the answer is yes into this question here, then you need to take a look at this from a different standpoint. Obviously, the first thing you're going to want to do is get a group of people who you know and who for sure will have your back and will not backstab you. Well, this is going to be very hard. Okay, there's a slime chunk there. This is going to be very hard, obviously, to choose for the most part, because not everyone is trustworthy, one, and two, if faced with death, they might turn against you, even though you were such close friends before the whole thing started. If they're starving, and you have what little food remains, I think that your friend is going to turn on you. Plain and simple with that regard. Now, if this happens and we are unable to work together, what do you do? How are you going to survive this whole apocalypse if we can't work together to win the battle, essentially? Next thing that bugs me about when people hypothesize about a zombie apocalypse is when, well, they don't necessarily tell you in any zombie show, movie, whatever, comic book, they don't show you or tell you how the government, how the army itself and navy, US, the air force, everything, how do they go down? Now, that's probably the biggest question um, that people want answered with zombie apocalypse, and the same thing is going to apply with a alien apocalypse. I would say I have a reasonable explanation for that before I tell you how I would survive in this situation. First of all, I have a feeling that these aliens are quite intelligent. We know they are, in fact, and they are able to, let's say, read minds. They have that power within inside of them that they can now read our minds and know our thoughts before it's coming. So, I would say that the first thing the aliens, because them being so much more intelligent than the human race is at its current rate, they would first go and take out our satellites using whatever, flying right next to them and phasering them or anything like that. Our satellites would be the first thing gone, because without them, our communication is now absolute zero, pretty much. It does not exist to an extent, and we're gonna have very much, like a ton of trouble getting anything around, so to say. Um, we rely so much on our satellites and stuff like that that if something were to happen to them, in this case, the aliens killing them or blowing them up, taking them or using them for their own selfish needs, we have already lost, one, communication with the world, two, we've lost the ability to use certain weaponry that we have at our disposal, and it's not going to be good. So that is the first thing the aliens are going to do. Now, once we realize that our space or our satellites have just blown up, I have a feeling that all hell is going to break loose. I say this because simply when our communication goes down and when we're unable to do things, that's when panic sets in for everyone. It always happens when we are without communication for any reason, any shape or form. That is when we will panic. And when we start to panic, our our leaders will tell us to remain calm. There's nothing amiss or anything like that. And I'm hoping that they would not try to hide it from us. But there's a very good chance that they would. So I'm not going to say that they're not going to, because they probably will, to be quite honest. They probably will. And so, what do we do about that? Well, one, we're probably going to be a bit outraged that the military, that the president, whoever it is keeping things from us, especially when it concerns to our safety and not just national security purposes, right? So we're going to be a little irritable, I guess, to say the least, by this, and it's not going to be quite so pretty. We're going to be outraged and probably start killing our own people at that point. So when all of this is going down, you may ask, well, you still haven't told us how you're going to survive this. Well, as all of this is going down, I'm immediately going to start stockpiling both weaponry, food, as well as medicinal supplies, down in probably a bomb shelter, actually, would be the closest place to safety that you would have at this point. And so, the first thing I would do is locate a bomb shelter, store up all the supplies, and maybe take 1, 2, maybe 3 people that I know, like actually know, and would want them to battle with me, essentially. Obviously, there's still the chance of them turning on me, but we're just gonna avoid that for right now, I guess. We're gonna say that's not gonna happen, although we very well know that it could. So, as soon as it breaks out, the news breaks out, we know that there are aliens among us, that they're attacking us. We will soon have to figure out why they're, coming to kill us, because that's probably a little bit important to note. And second, how can we make them leave? I also would like to know how they would tick, so in order to do that, I'm gonna have to find one, catch it, kill it, and open it up so that we can see, the easiest possible way to kill these creatures. Knowing that they are not like zombies at all, we have to take a totally different approach. We can't just, shoot them in the head, most likely, and expect to kill them. There's probably some material, some thing that we can use in order to wound these aliens a lot more so than they can wound us. Now, we really need people to stick together on this one, because if they don't, we're in trouble. Then not only are we killing people sorry, not only are we killing people from just wanting their things, but we get to the point where paranoia has now set in, and we don't know who to trust. We don't know if they are an alien. We don't know if the aliens can shapeshift even. It's going to be a big, big mess, to put it quite frankly. So, first thing, step 1, get the bomb shelter up and running. Lock it down. You're going to need someone on guard every night. So, if you have 3 people with me, there's always going to be one person who is going to be able to be up and watch the door. You need to have a secondary way out inside your bomb shelter, which probably thinking, well, there really isn't ways to get out of there. Yes, I know. So, you're going to have to construct probably a tunnel. Dig, drill, whatever, through the wall, and continue. Make it so that maybe you have a secret escape somewhere very nearby, that where it comes out, you know where it comes out and everything like that, in case your home gets overrun. Then, the dangerous part. You have to catch one of the aliens, simply. Have to catch it. If you don't, well, we'll never be able to analyze them and figure out how to stop them, which is very, very critical in this situation. Knowledge is most definitely power when we're facing a species that we don't have any idea about, and that they know much about us. So that's going to be the next goal. After we do that, we'll need to do some analysis of simply what they're doing here, what their weaknesses, what are their strengths, and hope that we can come up with something. Because if we come up empty-handed here, it's not going to be good. We just risked our life killing that one alien for basically nothing. So, in the time it takes to do those things, it's probably going to be About a couple months have gone by, I'd say. So the world is in a state of utter dismay, and a lot of people are dead because you know, they were not properly prepared for this event. A lot of people are wounded. Supplies have gone down. Our food source is completely limited now, and we're in trouble, needless to say. So we're going to need to then find an alternate food source. Most likely, all of our animals will be killed quickly, and so we will start to run out of food. Unfortunately, I don't think that you can really grow things inside of a bomb shelter. So we're going to need to set up something close to our bomb shelter, and then possibly get somewhere to make it so we can get food. We need to be able to grow our own food and know that it is safe to eat. That is very, very important right now. Because if we don't have that, we're going to have a big problem. Very big problem. Once we find whatever food source that is, and my guess, it would probably be some sort of wheat or vegetables, something that we could grow fairly quickly, and that we wouldn't die off of from just eating it, or eating nothing but that, essentially. That is what we need to do. So, having said all of this, I'm pretty sure that many, many, many of us would die in the event of an alien invasion. That we'd be very unprepared. Oh, no, can't do that. Very, very unprepared, I should say. And probably would not last more than a couple of months without the right thing, simply. Also, our water would very quickly become an issue, and we'd have to figure out how to deal with that. Especially if the aliens are not leaving our planet for any reason, we would be in big trouble because maybe they just have a constant flow of supplies being brought into them. Maybe they don't fight fair and do more of a guerrilla warfare style. And to keep it plain and simple, the war of aliens versus humans, although would be a really cool idea, the human race would almost definitely be destroyed. But if you think you can survive the alien apocalypse of which I speak, of this magnitude, let me know in the comments. Let me know how you think. Tell me exactly how you would survive it. Detail after detail, I want to know it all, guys. And with that, we have finished the building of this bridge, the top of it anyway. And we can start on the walls when it gets time for that. But before I end it, I really do want to get to 30 one more time, just so we can do one more enchant. So let's quickly see if we can get to 30 before I end this episode off. Let's see. Let's just do this, I guess. Make it an actual spawner. Torches, there we go. Huzzah! Come on, it shouldn't be that hard to get to level 30, come on. Come on. Huzzah. Bam. We're getting there. Very close. Come on. But yes, really, tell me what you think of it. Which would you rather have, a zombie or an alien invasion? Let's light this back up, actually. And how would you survive it? Just the alien apocalypse. I'd be very curious to know what you guys would say, what you would do, how you would do it, and who you would do it with. Now, we do have a book here, so let's enchant the book. Unbreaking 3, that's very good. I can do with Unbreaking 3. And possibly more things. Let's grab some lapis. 1, 2, 3. Boom. Look at me, I'm very organized for once. Oh, hello, slime. Hello, slime. Man, there's a lot of slime chunks in here. I might dig this out. Lapis. Book. Unbreaking 3. Bam. Just unbreaking. Alright, whatever. That's cool. And we're still level 27. This is quite amazing, actually. I didn't realize that enchanting was that easy and that OP, but it kind of makes up for the fact that I have to do so much work to get an efficiency in Unbreaking Pick, and I can only repair it so many times. But Minecraft is getting there. We're getting here, and like I said, thank you very much for watching. Have a wonderful day. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.